Okay, let's try and answer the big question on everyone's mind today. Should you try and buy one of these? Shining Fates is the latest addition to the Pokemon trading card game. It was released today, the 19th of February 2021, and if you're looking to get hold of one of these at retail price of £52.50, you're going to have a very hard time. These are very sought after and they are very hard to find. At the time of recording this video, most eBay auctions are sitting around £80 to £100 for one of these. Which is crazy for a product that's just came out. Not entirely surprising based on how the current climate in Pokemon trading card game is going, but a lot of money. The demand for this set is just absolutely crazy. Demand cannot match it at this moment in time. It's rumoured that these will be coming in waves. We are expecting around 4 waves at least of this product. I personally believe there will be a lot more of this coming, especially going into next year. The Pokemon Company has already acknowledged that there is a shortage of product out there at the moment, and getting a hold of product isn't easy. So this is definitely, I would assume, one set that they would look to reprint whenever they have the possibility to do that. So if you can get hold of one of these at a price you feel comfortable paying for it, what can you expect to find in it? Well, let's have a look at the back here. We have our 10 packets of Shining Fates, our Eevee promo card. Now, at the time of recording this video, this card is going for between about £15 to £20 on eBay, which is a substantial cut of the price of this box. So if you were to sell this promo for say £20 on eBay, all of a sudden your box cost from £52 just came down to £32, meaning each packet is worth roughly £3.25, or that's how much you paid for it at least. That, in my eyes, is a very good deal, especially for a holiday set, because holiday sets do tend to be more expensive than standard sets, which you can expect to pay the $3.25, that sort of price for. You also get the Shining Fates designed sleeves and card dividers, as well as the dice, rulebook, and also some energy cards, and the player's guide, which also details every single card that is in the set. So without further ado, let's crack it open and see what all the fuss is about. Shining Fates, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the first Shining Fates product that I have opened today. I've been really excited to do this, actually. I was so relieved when it arrived in the post this morning because I wasn't sure whether or not it would actually arrive in time for this video. So if we have a look in here, we have our player's guide, which again is going to show us every card in the set. I'm going to try not to look at it just now, simply because I've not put too much attention on the Shining Fates set list. I've had a quick look, I know some things are in there, but I do like to be surprised, so I would quite enjoy having a surprise when we open these packs. I'm just going to open this up here because, yeah, so similar to what happened with Champion's Path, they've actually used the inside of the box for artwork with all the different pack arts on it, which I think is super cool. It's almost like a mini poster. It's just a really nice way by the Pokemon Company to kind of utilise everything about this product. I love the design. I love the sort of font and everything that's going on here as well. I think that is super cool. Shining Fates is almost viewed as a sequel to Hidden Fates, a set that I really look forward to talking about in a future video. So if we just open this up here, let's have a quick look at this promo card, as long as we don't damage it. Boom, there we go, a Eevee VMAX card. Absolutely beautiful. Just turn it over here. The centering is off to the left here, so probably not one for the grading books. If I were to sell one, I don't like selling cards, but if I were to sell one, this is probably one of those that I would sell. But it's definitely, as it's the first one, it will be going in my collection, and I really look forward to adding that in a folder or binder. So we'll put that off to a side for the second. I'll have a look at these sleeves now. So we have the Shining Fates branded sleeves. Again, these fetch a good amount of money online. You could expect to find these for maybe about £4 or £5 possibly. Maybe even a little bit more actually. Which is, again, value. You're getting your value out of this box if you get it for the right price. Energy cards. These tend to go for a couple of pounds. I wouldn't really expect to get more than £3 or £4 for those. We have our markers and also dice, which have the shining face sort of look to them, a nice Eevee look. We have our packs as well, and before we get to those, let's just have a quick look at these dividers. So we've got 4 of them, and they're just good for storing your cards and splitting them up. So if we have a quick look at what packs we've got going on, we have 1, 2, 3 different arts. We have all 4 arts. Do we have 2 sets of the arts? We might actually. Yeah, we do. Awesome. So we have 2 full art sets, and then we also have these extra 2 here, which I'll just put on the corresponding pile. So before we crack these open, a lot more on Shining Fates. We can expect to see 73 standard cards. There's a subset which contains 122 cards in it, which is similar to Hidden Fates. The odds of getting a card within the Shiny Vault set are around 1 in 2 packs. So these sets are a lot more expensive, but your odds of getting a card, you know, that is quite unique is a little bit higher. Before we open one of these, I also just want to have a quick look at the pack, because one of the massive issues with Champions Path was the pack quality was just absolutely horrendous. The fact that our Eevee promo centering isn't great doesn't fill me with confidence. These packs don't seem as bad actually. These packs seem to look pretty good. A bit of crimping up here, but all in all, I'm fairly happy with the quality of these. So without further ado, let's crack open the first pack of Shining Fates. Put the code off to the side for the moment. So I don't actually know what the card trick is with this, so we'll assume that it's 4 here, and then we can learn as we go along. Some really nice artworks in this set. There are, oh, so we got an Eevee card, so that's just an uncommon Eevee. Nickatook, Morpeko, I love Morpeko. And our first pull is a Zarude. Oh, okay. So that is a rare. So I believe this is the second time this card's been printed, and straight away, if you look at that right there, you can notice that big line just across the card when it's held like that. That is not a good sign. That's really bad, actually. Okay, so that doesn't really fill me with confidence in terms of the print quality of these cards. And what I would stress as well is that the print quality directly affects the value. You know, people are going to pay a lot more for a mint condition card than they are for a card that has a print quality like that. That is pretty bad, actually. Not really impressed with that one. So we'll go into our second pack now and see if we can improve upon that. So 4 for the back seem to do it. Ball Guy card, that's nice to see. Throcky, Spinarak, Cufant, Sim, Coughing. Wow. Our first Shiny Vault card is an Indeedee V card. That is pretty cool. Really like that artwork. Can I have a look at it? And a Dreadnought. But again, look at that. Like a massive line across the card. That was really, really bad quality printing. That's horrible. I mean, again, people are spending a lot of money on this set. This is not a cheap set. I was very fortunate to get it at RRP price, albeit, you know, a good half a year ago, pretty much. But for such an expensive set, to have a print quality that poor is just, it's not great. If we have a look at the centering on this cards, so to me that is a little bottom heavy. Not bad, but yeah, a little bit heavy at the bottom there. But nevertheless, that is a really cool card. This is definitely one that will be going in my folder. So yeah, I'm really shocked by that actually. I had heard some, you know, not great things of the print quality in this set, but I was just hoping that it'd maybe be a one-off or whatnot. But obviously, I have not come in at the lucky end of it. I've also heard of someone that managed to get 9 packets in their Elite Trainer box, which is pretty unfortunate. I know I would be absolutely gutted if that was the case, especially with how hard these things are to get. Again, if you can't actually manage to get hold of one of these right now, I wouldn't worry too much about it. There's still plenty of time. I know that everyone will kind of be rushing to get them in hype. So we have a Dreadnought and a Frostmoth. A holo card. Well, that has a nice little pattern to it. How's the Dreadnought? Dreadnought looks okay. And here we go again. Again, a big line across the bottom there. Does this have one? Not so much. I'll put that in a little penny sleeve in a second. But again, you can just kind of see in the reflection that there's a massive line across there. So, you know, if you're rushing out and you're thinking, I need to get hold of one of these, this is a new set, you know, I would really encourage you not to. Because as you're seeing right now, you know, the print quality, it's not there. It's really not there. It's quite poor, actually. But at the same time, there's no guarantee that later waves aren't as bad. You know, they could get a little bit better. So I would really encourage you to be patient. Just wait it out. And most of all, you know, just wait till it's a price that to you is comfortable. Just nick it to Yanmega. So this Elite Trainer box is absolutely... Oh wow, this has been brutal so far, I must say. We have had next to nothing. Well, that's not true. Would I get one Shiny Volt card? But it has not been pretty so far. So we have two of these pack arts. So we'll go for a Charizard this time. See what we can get. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's also worth mentioning that prices of these individual cards right now are probably going to be a lot higher than what I imagine that they will be in the future. With the set being out, you know, not many people will have opened this product. There won't be... So we have a Greedent V card. Okay. We'll throw that in a little sleeve. So yeah, with product not really being widely available at the moment, and not many people opening yet, the prices of singles is going to be a little bit higher. One example I would give is the Shiny Charizard, which is by far the chase card in this set. It's the card that everyone kind of wants to get. The first selling of that card that I seen was at £1,900, which is crazy. The card is rumoured, and early indications are saying that it's around 1 in 400 packs for that card. So, you know, 400 at £5.25 a pack, that is over £2,000. I would be very reluctant to pay that sort of price for a set that has just came out. It's more bragging rights than anything else, but it's just a lot of money for a card from a brand new set. You know, I would fully expect that card to come down to around £500-600, which is still a lot, but a lot more affordable, you know, than the Yanma Reverse Holo and a Desudai. No mercy shown. So yeah, you know, if that Charizard card is something that you're looking at, is one that you would really want to get hold of, I strongly advise that you hold off just a little bit longer, because that price is going to come down quite considerably, you know, to a fraction of what it is just now. In the longer term, can it go up? Yeah, why not? You know, I'd envisage it going up a little bit, but for the moment, you know, Shining Fates isn't going anywhere. It will be around for a good while yet, so I would not be in a rush to go out and spend that much money on that Charizard card. Tropius, Ball Guy, Rusted Sword, Boizel, Shinx, Coughing. I think I've actually seen something here, so I think Benelby! Wow! So we have our first Shiny Volt, proper Shiny Volt card. We did get the Indini, but that was a full art. We have a Benelby. That is pretty cool. I'm really happy with that, actually. This was the great thing about Hidden Fates. You didn't really have to get one of the chase cards. You could get a card like this that, you know, it just kind of, it just lifted you a little bit. You know, it was a great pull, and I really like this. But just kind of look at the quality of it. Just make sure that everything's okay here. Centering wise, a little bit off. I don't think it's too bad. Throw a sleeve on this. But yeah, so far, absolutely the pull of the box. I'm really happy with that. I would have been absolutely gutted, although you can kind of see a little bit on the edge here. for most people, these sorts of things are probably not big deals. You know, like if you're kind of just like a collector, you're just looking at your folder and things like that. That sort of silvering on the sides probably not going to, you know, completely put you off. But these are things just to be aware of, especially when, you know, you're being asked to pay such a high price for one of these items. The chances of you getting, you know, a card in top tier quality are very, very low. You know, all I would say is that the Pokemon trading card game is not based upon winners, or is not based upon everyone pulling the Charizard in every pack. It just doesn't work that way. You know, there has to be losers. Today, I am one of those losers, because this set has just shown me absolutely no mercy. We have a Rusted Sword, a Rotom, Eldegoss, Cacnea, Nicotic. I think we're starting to turn it around here, guys. We have an Arctozolt, Shiny Volt card, and a Morpeko as well. Awesome. That Morpeko looks like the exact same one from the Champions Path Marnie box. So we get 2 Shiny Volt cards, which I'm actually really happy about. We'll compare it to the Bonelby. That's pretty cool. So guys, we're down to 2 packs now. I think we're going to go for the Charizard card. Let's go for it. Say the Charizard card. It'd be great if we got Charizard in here, but I'm really not going to bet on it. I have heard good things about the Pikachu boxes. Apparently the pull rates on those are pretty good. Nicotet, Gossiflower, Kifan, and 3 from 3. Wow. Oranguru, Professor's Research. Fantastic. Awesome. I take everything back that I said earlier. This box has been pretty good to us. Again, some silvering on the side here that you can probably just about see. We turn over to the back. A little top heavy. Centering not perfect, but nevertheless, I absolutely love this card. The colours are just fantastic. I really love that sort of purple to it. That just looks pretty cool to me. I'm super happy with that. So again, if we just compare it with these other 2 that we've got here as well. So we have a Bonelby, Arctozolt, and an Oranguru Shiny Volt card. So straight away from one Elite Trainer box, we have 3 cards from the Shiny Volt subset. Well, we actually have quite a few cards from the Shiny Volt subset. We'll count them up at the end, but first of all, last pack magic. I think a point that I probably totally missed over earlier is that if you are looking to buy one of these sets or one of these products, I would urge you to support your local card shop. You know, a lot of them are probably having a really tough time right now, and if the price, it might be a little bit higher at a local card shop. You know, you could be paying maybe, I'd say 15 to 20 pounds more. It's probably a reasonable amount to be paying. Last card magic is, so we're actually ending this video the way we started. I wonder if they did that on purpose. That's pretty funny. So we got an Andini and a Rotom Reverse Holo. No Charizard for us today. We did get some Shiny Volt cards, but going back to what I was saying, yeah, I would definitely, you know, urge you to, if you can, support your local card store. You know, retail price, I wouldn't worry too much about that. They've been having a bit of a difficult time. I would, you know, be happy to pay, you know, maybe 15, 20 pounds max, I would say, more than retail price to get one of these at a local card shop, and, you know, help out your local card stores, because when COVID's over, when things go back to normal, those are the stores that, you know, they kind of keep this hobby going. And I just remember as a kid going to those sorts of stores and absolutely loving it, and, you know, I don't want to think of a day where those are no longer around. So hopefully we can keep supporting them for as long as we possibly can. Let's have a quick overview of what we got in this Elite Trainer box from the Shining Fates set. So I was saying at the start of this video, you're looking at about 1 in 2 packs for a Shiny Volt pull. We have, from the Shiny Volt, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're sitting on about 5. So that's about right. We've pretty much went 1, 1 for 2. So to answer the question, should you buy one of these Shining Fates Elite Trainer boxes, what I would say to you is that if you could get it at a reasonable price, preferably as close if not at retail price, then you know you're putting yourself in the best position to make the best investment, or you know, the best purchase that you can make. As they're £52 worth of value here, you know, some of these card prices are probably a little bit higher than they will settle at. So, you know, if we were to sell all of this immediately, everything we got in the box, we could probably get back what we've paid for this box of the retail price. But beyond that, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure of all these cards' values. I know we didn't get any of the main hitters up there, but this Eevee VMAX card is pretty cool. Again, the centering on it isn't perfect, but it is a very nice card. The centering is a little bit off there. So, value for money wise, what do I make of this set? Well, yeah. My big concern with Shining Fates, and I wanted to wait to the end, you know, to bring this up, was it's just a sequel to Hidden Fates. To me, Hidden Fates is possibly the greatest modern set in Pokemon, as I've said before, but there's just, I don't feel like people are going to have the same connection with a Benelby or maybe not Oranga, because I like Oranga, but you know, Morpeko V card, as they are with, you know, some of the Shiny Volt cards that were in the original Hidden Fates Shiny Volt. You know, you had Beldum, you had Torchic, you had Charmander, Charmeleon, there was a Charizard in there. You know, there was really iconic Pokemon. In this set, there's more Gen 8 Pokemon, and my theory on it is that, and again, just my theory, this is Pokemon's way of trying to blend in the Charizard chasing mob with, you know, Gen 8 lovers, and, you know, try to cross everyone together and get them all to buy into the same product. Will it work? Well, you know what, it's working really well right now, because you cannot get hold of one of these things. If I had waited to today to try to purchase one of these things, I would not have liked my odds to try to get hold of one. I think it would have been very difficult, if not impossible, to find one of these. So I was very fortunate, you know, I pre-ordered when I did. In saying that, I think it's worth noting, when I did pre-order this Elite Trainer box was back in November of last year. Shining Fates did not even have a name. It wasn't confirmed as a sequel to Hidden Fates. There was no information known about it. So I took pretty much, you know, a whim on what I was doing. I just went for it. I kind of, you know, judged based upon how the market was going, how I thought it would continue to go. 25th anniversary this year, I kind of made the assumption that it was probably a good move to do it, and I'm glad I did do it. But if you know, if you're kind of looking at eBay prices right now and you're looking to pull the trigger on that £80, £90, £100 Elite Trainer box, I'd really urge you to think twice. At retail price, you're really going to struggle to make your money back on these cards when you're buying at retail price. So when you're buying at inflated price of, you know, getting towards, you know, 1.5 times, almost twice as much as the retail goes for, it's almost guaranteed you're going to make a loss on that. It's very, very unlikely that you're going to make any money, regardless of substantial money. You know, you're really putting your bets on that Charizard card, and a lot of people will buy it for the Charizard card. And, you know, all that I would urge is that you remember that the odds are around at this point, so we know 1 in 400 packs, you know, so that is in about £1 in £2,000 worth of packs is going to be one Charizard card. And above that, you do not know the quality of that card. You know, that Charizard could look like this. You know, it could come out and it could be off center. It could have one of the lines like the cards that we got today. There's no guarantee that the quality of that card is going to merit, you know, that £2,000 or whatnot. So I would be very cautious about paying any more than retail price for this set. It is a good set for what it is. I'm quite happy. You know, we got some nice cards today, but it's not Hidden Fates, and secondly, it's going to be around for a long, long time. So please try and be patient with this. There will be more product out there. With that, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this video, please do consider hitting that subscribe, like, or, you know, leaving a comment. Let me know what you think of this Shining Fates set. Over the next couple of weeks. I really do hope to get more stuff up for you guys. Got some really nice ideas that I really hope you'll like, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see when stock arrives, because at the moment getting anything here in the UK is not an easy task. With that, we'll leave it there. Please let me know down below what you think of Shining Fates. Is this something that you would look to either invest in or just buy as a collector? Is it a set that interests you? Let me know in the comments what you also think of these pulls. Will I open another one in the future? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. With that, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.